Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Bankroll brain, honey, where's your head at? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Take a trip, money, bite your lip, money. Here's a tip, honey, get your brain spending on bang, brain.
Groovy.
Okay, groovy. Yes, Mystery Machine, bitch.
Listen,
Please.
we had some swimsuits today. I had to work with them, and they were all called Groovy something, like Groovy Delight,
Oh my
Groovy
God.
Baby. And I'm just like, Groovy.
Yes. Can we need at some point, you need to dress up as Daphne and I need to dress up as Gay Fred.
Ooh, Daphne.
Fraud. Not fraud.
Fraud. That's the European, what's your name? I love that.
That's gonna be my European scammer name.
Fraud. I'm fraud.
Hello, I'm fraud.
You're a fraud and a fraud. I love it. That is amazing. Anyway, hey guys. Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Danielle Denise.
And I'm Camille Eon.
And we are here to talk about the Abbott Elementary. I'm butchering it.
Elementary. You think I'm like handling this with precision and grace? Please.
Right, way to back me up.
As Black History Month gets closer, we become more untouchable.
100%.
Fuck swim. Fuck around and find out. And then I tee-hee. Oh, girl.
Anyway, we're back. Today we'll be talking about the fabulous show Abbott Elementary, starring Quinta Brunson. She's doing the damn thing on this show. But before we even get to the show, we're going to catch up. Miss Camille.
Oh my God.
Yes, hi, hello. How are you doing?
I'm here, you know. I'm feeling like remarkably present, which might be code for faded, but only a little bit. Hello.
That's the best way to be, honestly.
Honestly, I'm just right here in this moment right here right now, just excited. I'm happy. I'm happy to be like doing things. I'm happy to be working. I'm happy to be making healthy changes. I read a study today that said perhaps marijuana helps prevent COVID. Hopefully helps keep that shit away.
I did see a headline.
You know, I'm going to look into this. I already shared it, and I will need to look into it more. I got very excited. I apologize. I should have read it first, but whatever. I'm being honest.
Listen, I think
Put a smile on my face.
Yes. If that's like all facts, I'm here for it. Now, when I had the COVID, I definitely just didn't smoke because I just didn't want to jeopardize my lung situation. But
Fair.
If you're saying that weed is the medicine of the earth, say less. We already know.
Y'all not see? Because, I mean, the truth is, with or without this article, I was going to be keeping it faded like I've been doing. But I just think that's really cute. It might be a Zantac situation, though, where you need to, like, you know, be hitting that shit before the problems arise.
Zantac.
Who knows? Isn't that so annoying? Like, people always be talking about Zantac, and when do I think about it? When I'm already sick. It's too late.
Zantac is for heartburn, right?
Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Zyrtec. I'm thinking of Zyrtec. Is that still the wrong thing?
Wait, okay, I don't even know what you're trying to say anymore. So Zantac is definitely a heartburn drug.
No.
Zyrtec is the allergy pill.
Okay, then I'm thinking of Zyrtec, which is Zicam. I'm thinking of Zicam, girl.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm thinking of...
Oh my God. Like, Zicam. Oh
I'm
my
thinking
God.
of Zicam.
Oh, that was epic, Camille.
That's lovely. Can you... I just now... This was not planned, and I had no prior realization that they have all these Z-named... Zoloft. They have so many Z-named medicine.
Zoloft is like Xanax, right?
Yes, anti-Vibriana depressants.
I be knowing my drugs.
Come on now. This is Euphoria country, bitch.
Wait, did you see the first episode?
No, can you let me like pretend?
Oh, that's right.
Coming
Okay.
through with your perfectly reasonable follow up question.
Because
No, girl, I didn't watch the first season yet. I still got to do that.
That's right. We talked about this because we were possibly going to recap it, but
We did consider.
I mean, listen, this first episode of this second season was like a wild, like, this is a crazy way to start the show. It's giving like, what?
Did you have a moment of, damn, we should be recapping that?
A little bit, but then at the same time, it's like Twitter is live tweeting it, you know? Like, if you're
also true.
you don't even want to do that again because it's like kind of redundant. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say if you are looking for some deep, dark entertainment, it is there. It's like if Saved by the Bell was riddled with drugs, sex, and rock and roll, I guess. I don't know. They're only 17, but they be doing everything. And I'm like, God damn. There's one girl that literally fucks people's dads. And I'm like, okay.
My mother.
It is very busy. And she's trans. So.
Oh my God. It's her? Yes. Oh my God. I need to watch this.
I would say tune in because it is so much going on and it's suspenseful, kind of scary, and then really deep inside.
I'm into it.
Yeah, check it out.
We're getting into romance season anyway. It's,
Romance season? Oh, like Valentine's.
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day. I love that day. That's like
I'm truly
one of my
whatever about it.
favorite
I think it's cute. Chocolate's nice.
chocolates, flowers. I like the whole shebang.
Yes.
No.
Champagne. Are you flower petals on the floor kind of type? You like that?
No. No, I don't.
You like that?
Do you like that? The way you said that was so gross. I can't stand you. But no, don't put no fucking rose petals all over my floor. I'll be so upset. Especially if it's my spot. I'm like, what? Get this off the floor.
Do they stain?
I don't think so. But
I bet you they stain. I'm willing to just start telling people they stain.
you're gonna stain my floors and my sheets. Right? Get out.
just like get loud and mad and just say that they're gonna stain and just watch them like not know for sure whether or not they're gonna stain.
They'd be like, oh shit.
So awful.
I'm so
gonna ruin Valentine's Day for someone.
Listen, just skip the rose petals for me. I like them in the full flower form still, so just give me that. In fact, I want the shit where they don't expire for like a year. Like those forever roses. You seen them? They're in a box usually. It's cute.
We talking Beauty and the Beast?
Something like that. They're expensive though. They're like the cheap end is like 100, and then the expensive end can be up to like $1,000.
Oh please!
I just want like the $300.
That is a drop in the bucket.
No, that's a fact. And I'm over here complaining about the price like I'm gonna pay for it. But
also that. Why are you mad?
I guess
who are you buying flowers for?
No, see, that's the thing. I just bought some for my mom for her birthday, and I was like, damn, this is no joke. I didn't realize these were so expensive.
You bought her that one, the Forever Rose?
Yeah. Well, it was a different brand called 100 Million Roses, I think. And they can do different color roses. So I got like a huge box that was like all bright yellow because my mom loves that color. And it's super cute. She sent me the photo. She made sure it was like legit to the photo. I was like, okay, cool. Because I was about to be pissed that this $300 box didn't look nothing like the photo.
Ooh. Especially like if it's a gift for like yourself, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna have me fucking over $300 for my mama, we gonna have to fight.
Right? Because what? I'm a quality driven person. You're jeopardizing my nature, my reputation.
My reputation is on the line.
My reputation's on the line.
My mother will get me canceled.
100%. Oh, okay. So an update about me.
Yes. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I just signed an offer for a new job.
Beach. Congratulations.
So, thank you so much. I'm actually going to have to go down there by you in Orange County.
Oh, hell yes.
That's a hell of a commute.
Well, I'm so sorry.
I
Actually,
know. Listen.
I say that as if like you're gonna be like right outside my window, like, hey, girl.
No, I know. And I Google mapped it. It's actually more like Anaheim, Fullerton area. So it's not too deep. But, and it's still hybrid. So that's why I was like, I can do the commute a couple times a week. But yeah, it's more money. An extra $20K. I'm here for it.
Oh, yes.
She needs that. Okay.
Stay ready for that.
So I'm content with my decision thus far. I don't start till next month, so we'll see how that goes.
Cute. Well, hell yeah. Shout out to a step in the right direction already in the new year.
If anything, it feels so aligned because I just wrapped up my challenge. The last day was I went on this really nice hike. All black women. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
vibe.
So you posted about that.
Yeah, I should have posted. Well, the thing is, I didn't know what it really was because my homegirl invited me, but it was like a whole thing, like an event, because she does, and it's this influencer. Her name is Ty, and this hiking thing was like a mental wellness type of thing, and anyone can come, but it's predominantly like black women that are there. And it was just a beautiful thing. Like, she gave us these balloons to pop when we get to the top of the hill. And it was like setting your intentions and stuff. You know, all that little cheesy self-help stuff.
Yeah.
But it was like really cute. But yeah, like I love it for the manifesting part. I'm into it. So I remember I said that I want my word to be like change this year. So these are all like these progressive changes that just started as soon as I said it. Love that.
Yes. That's when it goes.
That's when it works. So I'm here for it. I'm feeling a little more positive now than days, because I can definitely get into those places where you're just like, oh, what is my life? What am I doing?
Easily.
How do I get out of here?
Shit. Permanent residency in these places. I'm trying to get out.
Listen, I just want to travel just a little bit. Like, I haven't gone nowhere. And I want to, but damn, COVID, everybody's still getting COVID. Like, people I'm around, I'm like, damn, bitch, don't expose me again. Like, go away.
It is so near. Like, there have been waves before, but this wave, so many people I know have it.
Bruh. I went to work today. It was so quiet. I was like, everybody's like out for a reason.
Not Ghost Town.
Hell yeah.
Fucking tumbleweed rolling past the mannequins and shit. Just
tumbleweeds of clothes and shit just like, blowing by.
Is it a mothball, bitch? What is going on?
It was all of that, because that's what it felt like. I was like, ooh, y'all, just shut it down. Just shut it down. That's how I feel. Shut it all down.
It's like the numbers are going up again, but the media is not like acting like it's a thing. Granted, I don't even know if I can fully say that. I don't be watching the news.
Me neither.
But it just doesn't seem like there's as much urgency about it this time.
Yeah.
And also, Joe Biden's bitch ass is saying, go out there and Google where to find free COVID testing places. And I'm like, you are
what a tyrant.
Stupid. You're so gross.
He's trolling us. He has to be. He has to be.
We did it, Joe. You son of a bitch. Like, I'm so proud.
Oh my God.
And I'm allowed to be happy that we still didn't vote for Trump, and pissed that Joe is this vapid.
It is a bittersweet feeling every time.
I'll still take it over the orange, bitch.
Yeah, he was just stressful in general. Just a stressful
Especially
human being.
Oh, there's just too much shit going on in the world. I'd be losing it if he was still in office.
Yeah, we weren't doing too hot. So he had to go just for like the mental stability of us all. The very last leg a lot of us had left with what was going on outside. So
his departure was sponsored by Talkspace.
Shout out to Talkspace.
Whoever that's helping, good for you.
Good for you. That is hilarious. But yes, so let's get into our show of the I was about to say of the hour, but that's not accurate. Our show of the moment. There we go.
The challenge, 1 hour episode. Can we do it?
Yes. Yes, we can. Sí, se puede.
Hey, all right. There it is. Got to kick it up. Let's go.
So Abbott Elementary. Listen, you guys, I don't know if a lot of people are watching this show, but it really needs to be seen. Like, this is a really good show, y'all.
The show is great.
If you like the Office style, Parks and Rec style show, it's that type of vibe. But it's just written so well. Like,
it's smooth. It's so smooth.
It's not even long. Like, this last episode was only 20 minutes. But it was like started, had a middle, and an end. Always comes to a conclusion. I love that.
And even with this episode, like Jacob's storyline, it was so small. Like, there were scenes where they would cut to him for a full 8 seconds. Mm-hmm. But it didn't seem like too much. It didn't seem like too little. It was just like, okay. It didn't seem unnecessary. Like, they really have this.
Yeah.
I don't know who was running this show, but
I was about to ask
being
you.
run well.
I was like, who's behind this? I mean, Quinta for sure, but whoever is in charge of producing and directing, I'm into it. So yes.
Elementary.
So we're going to talk about some of the key points of this episode. The first one is the power of social media.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah, this is where it felt present day as fuck. Like, they're talking about TikToks. Mm-hmm. And Miss T, being the teacher for the children, she's really passionate about what she does. She's putting this wish list together in the most millennial of ways. She's going to try to make a TikTok. And she's telling everybody that this is what she wants to do. Miss Howard, who's the seasoned vet, probably 50 plus at this age.
Ava described her as being aggressively offline.
Aggressively offline, right? She doesn't do the TikToks. She doesn't do
interest.
If anything, she might have a Facebook. But even then, she might be hardcore.
It's just for her grandbaby's birthdays. That is the only reason she has it.
That's it. To stay connected with family. But it just really showed the generations and how they solve problems. Mm-hmm. And social media can be that tool to solve a problem.
It can.
And I love the creativity there. I'm not even mad.
I mean, we are ears, nose, feet, throat, face, head, shoulders deep in raise money and fundraising, crowdsourcing in that era, between the GoFundMes and everybody, everybody's name being their fucking Venmo, their Cash App, their PayPal. Yeah, we are here crowdsourcing. The only thing here is that we'll dig a little bit more into it. It's shitty that this girl is having to crowdsource for her damn job.
For her workplace, to have tools that should be in budget of the school.
Glue sticks, left-handed scissors, right-handed scissors,
stickers.
Jacob said something about that because he said something like, "Oh, you have southpaws in your class." So I was like, "Oh, is that they call left-handed people southpaws?" Okay, word.
Southpaws? What the fuck? What does that mean?
I don't know. I think it's a cultural thing. I'm wondering if it's. I don't want to make assumptions, but it sounds like it might be.
Oh my God. Here I am laughing because I had no fucking idea.
I mean, listen, I'm making assertions that might be all the way wrong.
Oh my God. Well,
I'm trying to deduce.
I appreciate that.
But regardless, I just thought about that. But yeah, it's wild that Miss Teague even says something about it at the beginning when she's talking about it being Wishlist week. She says, I know I keep saying that the government and the city aren't, funding us the way they should be, but it keeps being true. Like, I keep saying it because it keeps being true. And, you know, that's what it is. So she is trying to fucking survive. She's trying to figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
And she saw this trendy, cute little white lady making money on TikTok by talking about what her classroom needs.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, yeah, she's looking into how she can get that coin in her classroom's pocket.
Yeah, yeah. I love that the effort was applied, but I could see how annoying it is at the same time. It's such a hard, a conflicting feeling of just like, you know, as annoying TikToks are, and like even watching them like happen in real time, you see someone outside making videos, it's like kind of cringy. I'm just like, ugh.
Yes, the making of.
Yeah, but at the same time, if they're doing this all the time, they're literally making coins off of this shit. This is a career for some people.
Yeah.
It's sick.
They're doing it.
It's sick. Like,
the economies are changing.
The economy is changing. So, and asking for money is not frowned upon. It's like, just ask.
It is still frowned upon. It is just also treated as being normal. But there are still people I see people, you know, turning their noses up whenever Venmo comes around with that retweet Venmo, and you'll be in the running to receive $500 at the end of the day.
Listen,
a retweet with your Venmo handle.
Isn't that
People
scam?
are like, all y'all doing this are fucking fools. I'm like, it is doing nothing to them to just take a chance. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know how people on Twitter be like, DM me and I'll cash app you? Like, are those scams?
Maybe. I don't know how, but I always think it's a scam.
Because, like, why are you doing that? You're not explaining me nothing. You're not saying I feel generous today. Just you just want to cash app somebody.
Now
fishy.
it could be white guilt money that got very popular in the last couple of years.
White guilt money. How do I go about asking for that? Do I ask?
You know, you just make posts. You basically, you know, especially in the month of February, they're pretty much looking for places to dispense their white guilt. But you could just craft a tweet that says something along the lines of, want to repent for the sins of your ancestors? Support this black today, and then just link all of your payment apps right there. Give them choices. For your Venmo queen, a Cash App cutie, a PayPal pal.
A PayPal pal?
Come on now. I know I phoned it in for the last one, but they can't all be winners, damn it. Please.
Oh, please.
On a budget.
Oh no. 100%.
But yeah, if you want to get white guilt money, you get it.
I'm gonna look into it. But
look into it. Yes, please. Let's do some research.
Right. Let me get some things. But yes, no. Going back, we digressed. Hard as fuck. Back to Abbott Kenny. Jesus Christ.
Soften nobles.
Listen, Principal Coleman is the TikTok queen. She's like the perfect she's the obnoxious TikToker for sure.
Oh yeah. I would absolutely follow her. Like, I need to actually go and see if they like made like a fake account for her. Which I hope they did.
That would be funny. That would be really cute, actually. That would be great promo. But yeah, no, I don't. Principal Coleman would be like the one I just wouldn't. I understand what Miss T was doing because she probably did the right thing by collaborating with the principal to make TikToks.
Oh yeah.
But the creative control that Principal Ava had, and she also just added in her own gifts in the process. I thought that was so funny.
Yes. She assumed that her payment for making Miss T's video was just getting to add like a foot massager, all this relaxation shit to her wish list for her fucking classroom.
Which is,
and you know, that whole wish list got fulfilled.
It really did. So I guess it worked.
They pulled, Miss Ava made that video for Miss Teagues. It pulled 20,000 views in one day. Tay Diggs retweeted it. Her wish list was already almost fulfilled in the first day. No points for Barb Howard. No points for Gryffindor. do not pass go. Do not collect $200. It was going real great for Miss Teagues.
Miss Teagues was doing it. But here's what I love about her. Like, and she always has like good intentions, because there was a part where damn, what did Miss Howard say? It was somewhere towards the end, but she was like, maybe it was a different episode, but basically, you know, saying like, you have a good heart. It's just, you just be fucking up sometimes. Like, you go too far.
Oh, 100%. It was something about like, she always has like her heart in the right place.
Her heart is.
She did phrase
right
it in a
place.
very specific way, and I can't remember what it was.
I know that part. And then she was talking about what they do have, not what they don't. Damn, I should have wrote it down. But yes, Miss Howard is the queen of wisdom. She has all of the right things to say. She's been in the game. She has the patience. You know, how, like when they delivered the Miss Howard's goods because of the viral video, but she didn't know the video was the reason she got her things, and she just thanked God. Like, look what happens when you just wait and be patient. And it's like, damn.
Yes. And I just found it. She said, your hyperactive little heart was in the right place.
Your hyperactive little heart. I thought it was a little more profound, but
I didn't too, to be honest, but this also sums it up pretty
that was
correctly
the
as
same
well.
thing. Yeah. In more or less words, but
right.
I love her though. I do love Miss Howard. She is the backbone of the school.
She gonna make it work with her broken stapler. She said, you know what? Listen, I got shapes to grade.
She said that. I have shapes to grade, okay? This is third grade midterms right now.
Not third grade midterm.
We're about to hit the finals in a couple weeks.
I just taught these niggas rhombus. Okay?
Oh my God.
Please, give me a moment. Also, I have to jump back just briefly because I had this written down. When Miss Ava, or Principal Ava, first entered the teacher's lounge, she was like, oh, hey, y'all, I just need to grab something out of the refrigerator real quick. I want to give y'all space to talk about your little Hondas or whatever.
Your little Hondas. No, she was disrespectful.
The vehicular comedy is great. Nissan sandwich, your little Hondas or whatever. We're having a great time.
Bring your little Nissan sandwich with you. That killed me. Like, what are we talking about? Talk about your little Hondas. First of all, I had a Honda. I'm offended. The nerve.
I don't think I've had a Honda. No, I'm a Nissan queen.
Okay. A little Sentra.
A little Sentra, yeah, there was one. A little Sentra, little Altima, yes. Ooh.
Okay, baby mama car. That's the baby mama car.
If it weren't for this gay, I might just be.
It's a pregnant pause right there. Pregnant pause.
Not the pregnant pause.
I know, but yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, Miss Ava is genius for that.
The absolute queen. While all this is going on, we also have the storyline with Mr. Eddie. Speaking of our hyperactive little Miss Teagues, she sticks her nose all up in Mr. Eddie's business. She goes into his classroom and just sees that his walls are barren. And she's like kind of dragging him. Like, she's talking about how the walls are the soul of the classroom. And he has nothing on his classroom walls, I will say. And she's like, well, you know, if the walls are the souls of the classroom, then I'm afraid that you're a motherfucking serial killer, sir. So what truly is good? So she's bugging on that, and he's very focused on like I keep remembering that he's like a substitute teacher, and I'm like, listen,
That part, yeah.
what substitute teacher is going to be interfacing with parents, decorating classroom?
Exactly. But I guess this is a different situation because they have no idea when that other teacher is going to come back, you know?
Yeah, I think it's sort of like, it's really up to him. Like, if he wants to just peace out, then, you know, he's able to whenever.
Yeah.
And they'll just have to figure it out. But he's once again, he was brought on to replace someone that was fired. So he's sort of in this middle ground of like, should I stay or should I go now?
Yeah, you see it in his face. He's all conflicted about it. And Miss T, because she cares, she's basically telling him, I love that line, the walls are the soul of the classroom.
They are.
They really are. And then, like, when you think back to elementary and like how your classrooms were decorated growing up, you know, from K to 6th grade.
Yeah, shit was cute in the classroom until at least 5th grade, or definitely 4th, definitely 5th.
Yeah.
And then 6th is where it started to, you know, perhaps the pencils in the border paper on the wall, maybe those didn't have eyes anymore. Maybe we stopped pretending pencils were, you know, had eyeballs and eyelashes.
The animation was very, like, the imagination is dying, basically.
They put eyes on everything, but like the stapler had eyes, the glue had eyes. I was like, what? Damn, okay, it's a party.
It's a party.
I got all these friends in my desk.
It's just so much. It's so much. And the walls it's all about the kids' work. You got to hang up that shit everywhere. Mm-hmm. So
they would even decorate like the bulletin boards where they just had the fucking like California code shit, like the things that I did not at that point realize were the California code. They were just the boring shit. I was like, even that had like a bright red background.
Oh damn, real eye catching.
Come on now, everything. But yeah, it's like that. Like it's basically everything is sectioned off in rectangles with wavy cut borders, with fucking scenes of like farms, green pastures, flowers. You got butterflies. You got flowers. You got farm animals. They're on all these things. Sometimes teachers go all out with a fucking theme. They're wild.
With a little toucan and an elephant and shit. I love it.
But the only time you should see a barren classroom and a wall is if like your mom is like that PTA bitch and you gotta pull up with her in the heat of like July when the teachers are still, you know, being there having their hot girl summers away. And you just see the janitor got one of them rooms open and you're like, whoa, Disneyland looks weird like when no one is working. That's the only time these kids should be experiencing a classroom with bare walls.
That's very true.
On some Tooth Fairy shit. Come on now. Preserve
the youth. Keep their imagination flowing, honey.
Yeah, I will say, like, especially for kids like in the inner city, like the classroom is where they spend the majority of their time.
Yeah.
Like the majority of your hours in the day are in the classroom. And especially the majority of your, like, oftentimes your comfortable hours, you know, if we're thinking about like the communities that this school is really like reflective of, that's when like the comfortable hours are. So like you want that to be something that's pleasant, something that's appropriate for kids that age, and you know, something of like a cool, just like a nice escape. Think about being grown and going to a shit bar after a long week. Like you'll get what you need to get. But you know damn well you could be having a more well-rounded experience at a place that doesn't have to cost more. It could just look a little better, damn it.
Yeah, decor is very important. Like,
It is.
that whole scene is a metaphor of like everything in life, like how you live and like anything you're in. Like, make it comfortable for you. So
Make it you, Gregory Eddie. Beautiful, awkward man.
isn't he so cute though? Like,
He really is.
I'm like, you know, like I'm into him. I think.
You know what else I'll say is I didn't think so in previous episodes, but I thought I thought Jacob was pretty cute this episode also.
That's a white boy. Mm-hmm. Jacob is cute, but in like the goofiest of ways.
Yes.
It's
Yeah. I haven't had like provocative thoughts about him.
No.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I'll try him.
I'll try it.
I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
It's already going poorly right now.
Just his character, he is annoying. Like, you know, he's endearing, but
ridiculous.
god damn, like that's not a person I want to be around every day for sure.
But you know what? We're talking about workplace. That person is inescapable
I know.
in a lot of workplaces for us. So
It's always one.
there's always one at minimum.
And I did write down how one man's trash is another man's trash, because Jacob is just he just tries. He tries kind of like Miss T, like how she's always just trying her hardest to do stuff. He tries in like the weirdest ways, the most random of ways.
So left. I'm like, what is your motivation, Jacob? Like,
Right.
what are you trying to prove?
To
'Cause I thought
repurpose
about
this
that
fax
too.
machine. Like, what are we doing?
Because like even that little speech he gave in the fucking teachers' lounge, he was like, you know, we're always so quick to ask for things and like like trying to throw shade at Miss Teagues and all this shit. And I'm like, what do you mean? How is this printer going to turn into all this other shit on her? How is this going to turn into a glue stick? Huh? What is sticky in this printer? Call Principal Ava and tell her to get that bucket. I'm sure she'll be interested in finding whatever is sticky in this situation.
We don't want to get sticky, do we?
She's fucking wild. I love that we're getting like range with her too, because
So much.
this episode really allowed her to like be a part. She was like in on what was going on in the episode, whereas in the other two, she's really just been either causing the problem or just happening
disengages
around it.
Yeah.
Very much disengaged.
She's like, I'm going over here. Y'all figure it out.
Go a little Honda.
You and your little Hondas.
But you know, leave it to TikTok to bring this bitch right back.
Right back. Yeah, she's a resourceful principal. We'll say that. For herself alone.
Herself. And this is, and I do love when she's like talking, when Ava is, when Miss Teagues is originally talking to Ava about this, she says, she's like talking to her about TikTok, and Principal Ava is like, this is what I do. And Miss Teagues says, but you're a principal. And Ava's like, yeah, but this is my
passion.
art.
Oh, yeah.
She said, this is my art. I direct, I write scripts, I do this, I do that, I lip sync, I edit videos. And I'm just like, okay then, bitch.
Wait, but
Like,
is that
it was bullshit, but it also was like, it just, okay, all right.
no? If anything, that's a nod to like us right now. That's what people
Yes.
are doing. People have like
That's-
this wild 9 to 5 that's probably paying everything, but their passion is being a TikTok influencer, beauty brand,
Yes.
Kim K. You know, like
I relate as
so many goals.
fuck to what Principal Ava was saying, because that is I not 3 hours ago left an angry first grader in his home.
Yes.
Because it was time for me to leave and go to what? Go do what? My art.
My art. Okay, I got a mug to paint, a podcast to record. I'm busy.
Come on. So I was like, okay. And I really expected it. Like, she didn't even say anything wild here. It was just really just funny the way she delivered it, because that was the realest thing she said this entire series so far.
No, I cackled because I was like, listen, if that's not all of us, my art, the emphasis on art.
Yes, that is. I was like, we gotta
art.
make sure we get that in there, because that is the real. Because I just tweeted this thing recently saying, "Do you consider yourself an artist or a content creator?"
Oh, I saw that. What was the consensus?
Most people were artists,
Okay.
and I was like, I bet about 15% of y'all are lying. But yes, I agree.
There's some frauds in this house, but
Listen, fraud, is that you? It is me, wee wee.
That is
But
hilarious.
but yeah, Principal Ava gets a chance to bring her TikToking skills, to bring her art to the forefront once again after the success of Miss Teague's TikTok. Because Miss Teagues was straight up creeping on Miss Howard's classroom, feeling bad. You know when you can just see somebody like uncomfortably like feeling bad for someone else?
Yes.
I hate that. Hate that. Because I will admit I have been someone who has like looked at someone and felt that that sympathy more than empathy, and I don't like to give that energy. People don't like to receive that energy.
Right.
And Janine is doing it too much in that direction while she's watching Miss Howard clean up the piss from one of her little kindergartners.
It was
that peed on
piss.
himself.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I thought I didn't even put that together. I thought it was just something spilled.
Because that cute little kid's foot was just kicking. And because I like rewound it a little bit because I saw that like the kid like looked at the camera and then I was like, wait, what was going on?
Oh.
And then I was like, it really looked like he had just peed himself and just was unfazed.
Hell no.
Just like, yes,
See?
a day in the life of me, this child.
Oh my God. Teachers
So-
deserve.
Yeah, please.
Listen.
Like,
y'all
because
deserve.
this is now like a hazmat suit situation because we're dealing with bodily fluids.
That's what I'm saying, man. Kids are filth. They throw up. Lots of stuff comes out of them.
Disgusting.
And they touch a lot of stuff. Ugh.
I got to the kid's house today, the first grader, and the entire time his upper lip was just crusted.
Oh, ew.
I was like, you're gross.
Just mucus spewing from his nostrils.
But it's like, it's all these kids. Like,
I know.
Kids are just little crusty creatures.
Crusty, dirty little things.
That's just what they are.
Golly. And they talk. Sometimes they talk back. It's like, damn.
Oh, they will talk.
Y'all
the
are
fuck
sassy.
back.
Woo.
They don't get to have their little gummy bears or whatever the fuck. They will go off.
Yeah, kids after like the age of 4, it's a different level.
Yeah, there are true levels to it, and you know, some of them are stronger on different levels. You just got to roll the dice and pray for somebody.
That's why you got to have a lot of Miss Howards because she's the one that gets them together.
You do. And that it is that spirit, that sentiment that gets Principal Ava to quit making jokes and finally agree to, help out our own, as she says. And she agrees to make a TikTok for Miss Howard. And of course, you know that this is going to be too goddamn much. It's going to be something Miss Howard does not want. And we know she's going to find out about it, but it's the journey, you know? It's how we get. It's the how.
That's Miss T. She thinks of the how. She doesn't think of all of the parts, just how. How can I solve this problem? Not why, not if they even want it, but the effort was there. Principal Ava made her TikTok wild sad, basically
wild.
exploiting the kids.
Miss Teagues was just minding her business with her box of gifts, saying, "Hey y'all, we stickers rich. You want dinosaur stickers? You want farm stickers, circus stickers? I got you." And here go Principal Ava with some "In the Arms of the Angel" TikTok shit. She's saying, "I went in a different direction for this one."
I went in a different direction, and
Look
then
at
black
the
and white saying, "Poor Miss Howard working in the poorest school of America" or something. I was like, God damn.
Yes. Miss Teagues goes, "Is that you doing the voiceover?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, I was thinking I should go into voiceover work, cartoons or whatever."
Bruh, if that wasn't me in the beginning of the pandemic, I was like, maybe I should try voiceover.
But hey, I mean, come on, put it to work.
I know. Principal Ava, she's working on her art. This is her art for real. She's probably put
Yes.
more work into these TikToks than anything in that place, in that
Yeah.
school. So, I love
She
that.
absolutely has. And it's doing well that she is getting those numbers. She's saying, "These are OnlyFans numbers. I usually got to show feet for this."
That part, that tickled me. Come on, Miss Ava. knowing what to do for the OnlyFans. Come on. She's out here.
She said, I know the algorithm, bitch. I wrote the algorithm.
Right. She had hashtags. She had some wild hashtags.
Oh my
I
gosh.
loved
What
it.
was the hashtag? The hashtag was like believe all women. She also had lock her up.
Lock her up. I thought it was a Me Too in there, but I think I made that up. That would have been wild.
Would you put it past her? Absolutely not.
No, would it?
And Miss Teagues is just absolutely appalled. Just like, what are you even doing? And Principal Ava says, hey, you said you wanted to get eyes on it. She says, I got eyes on it.
No, she is so silly. Like, I love her. Like, I used in the beginning, the first episode, I was like, no, she's a bitch. But it's like, no, she's fucking funny though.
She's the best kind of bitch. She where I couldn't stand Michael Scott in The Office. Like, he would actually make me feel anger. Yeah. Like, Principal Ava is absolutely rotted and awful, but she's so funny.
She's a hoot.
Not to say that Michael Scott is not funny, because he is also funny, but sometimes he's just too much of the asshole.
Oh yeah.
And which is another side of talent. I cannot lie, but I really like my Principal Ava.
No, she's great. She's great. We could kick it after school. We could do happy hour.
Right. I'm gonna drag her a happy hour for the kids.
Yes.
Hopefully I break through.
100%. No, we all need an Ava in our life. What was the part where she was like comparing herself to Ava DuVernay?
Oh my god.
She's like, everybody be calling me Miss Ava. And I'm like, which one? Or some shit. Like, I was just like, stop.
She said my TikToks is the reason that when people say Miss Ava, they ask it, wait, which one? Yeah, you're it was something like
she is fucking hilarious.
They're basically saying that her TikToks are so good that people confuse her with Ava DuVernay and her work. And you know what? I believe it. Because she has the likes to back it up.
You know, she gives me you remember Tiffany New York Pollard, Miss New York?
Yes.
She gives me that energy.
I remember.
A legend. A reality TV
I
star.
love her.
Yes. She gives me that energy of just like delusion and
she look like Luther Vandross.
Beyonce. Oh, come on, New York. I love her to death. I was her for Halloween one year. I'm so glad I don't have photos of that costume because I don't know how
Oh my god. Please find them.
There's none. They don't exist. Thank God.
You're so wise. Wise.
So wise.
Here's Yo Che, New York. I want to rewatch that. I mostly just want to rewatch it to watch Charm School. I always rewatch The Flavor of Loves before I rewatch Charm School, just to really soak up the experience of these girls.
Charm School was good and offensive. I did rewatch that during the pandemic.
It is so offensive. You see, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
That's when it was good. Anything Monique said,
Monique
gems.
is a fucking
Gold.
fool.
Lies.
The clown comes back to bite. What in the Pennywise are you talking about, Monique? Mopostrophe Nique, please.
Listen.
The clown comes back.
When you do clownery, listen. She was in spoken word mode to these girls.
Beautiful. You see, when you do clownery. I love even when black people piss me off, they be just saying shit in the funniest way.
And it's hilarious. I love us. But yeah, no, going back to Ava. Principal Ava, Principal Coleman, we stand your character.
Yeah.
And then, I think we basically touched on the whole episode. Wait.
Yeah. Miss Howard gets all her shit. And Miss Teagues is stressed out the entire time, worried about all the comments, all the traction, all the eyes. And she starts getting like boxes and boxes of things. She opens up a card to read, and it just continues to feel like there's gonna be something that refers to her as like the oldest teacher or something. But nothing ever comes out that says anything like that while they're in the teacher's lounge initially. And Miss Teagues is like, okay, Her wish list is fulfilled. She got everything. She doesn't know about the video. She goes to Principal Ava and says, listen, I need you to take that video down. And Principal Ava says, bitch, that's like asking Beyonce to delete Lemonade. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And I get it. She's the queen of TikTok. She's Duvernay of TikTok. Please.
See, that's tough. It's like, in a way, she really don't have the right to say take it down because she didn't make it, and it don't really involve Miss T at all, you know. But I understand the sentiment. She was really just trying to do it because it was offensive to Miss Howard. But
And it was giving like I'm trying to cover my ass energy. Truly,
that
because
first,
the eyes had already seen it, so any embarrassment was already out there. She just didn't want Miss Howard to find out about it, or that she was partially responsible for it.
and she finds out anyway because Miss Ava, Principal Ava, lets in a gang of people, which I'm like, what is this, honey? Why would you do that?
Principal Ava led in the million TikTokers march.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
Straight to surprise Miss Howard in her classroom. And they said, we're here to fulfill your wish list. Very culty. The phone's out. This is clearly live.
Yeah, that's the
And Miss
worst.
Teagues turned into a fucking bouncer and said, y'all need to go. Do you want me to take my shoes off? Do you need me to go from being 5'5" to 5'3" so I can really get your ass?
I love that. I love how she was taking off her earrings and was ready to fight for her.
Please.
Because
I'm correct.
She had to.
But yeah, all that happens. Miss Ava, really, Miss Teagues gets them out of the classroom, and then Miss Ava reads the room and just walks them out, saying, I don't know who let y'all in here anyway. Lying.
Lying.
And then it's, Miss Teagues turns on Confessions by Usher
Always.
and just tells Barbara Howard the truth that she asked Principal Ava to make a video for you, and it was over the top. Very over the top. And yeah, and then we get our lesson right up in here for our hyperactive heart in the right place protagonist.
Protagonist. Yes. It seems like every episode ends with a valuable lesson for Miss Teagues because she's just this young, passionate teacher.
I mean, when you're at school, what do you expect to do if not learn lessons? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. That's what this show is about, learning lessons.
You see, when you learn clownery.
Shut up. Come on, Monique. I want to watch that now because you said that. Damn.
You're welcome. A gift.
A gift.
But yeah, basically, Miss Teagues, talks about how she just wanted Miss Howard to have all the things that she needed because she deserves. She was seeing all the kids doing all this MacGyver shit to have to figure out how to make some things work, and Miss Howard just breaks it down by saying, you know what, like these kids don't need to feel less than because they have less than.
Yeah.
So we talk about what they do have.
Not
we try to
what
make
they
them
don't.
confident.
Yes, that's what I loved. That was a good line.
Because that's the lesson, bitch. Especially for Black kids and kids of color. Like, and it's because it's not even always about the monetary thing. It's like you are not always going to be treated the same as other people, and you got to learn how to like push through that shit and be confident in what you're doing, know who you are, and just continue to fuck it up.
That part, continue to fuck it up, but with what you have. You know?
Confidence is actually short for continue to fuck it up.
That's exactly right. That's exactly it. No, that was beautiful. And that's why we need all the Miss Howards. So shout out to the Miss Howards of the school system. We appreciate you.
Oh, Cheryl Lee.
Surely. Now, let's get into our girl bye.
Girl, bye.
Girl bye. Girl bye. What is my girl bye? My girl bye is I really want to stop. I know it's not possible. I know it's like asking for $1 bazillion, but I really wish we could stop making like dumb people go viral, or people that are trolling you for a response, and that just gives them more traction because now you want to fully listen to it. Like, here's who I'm talking about specifically.
Ooh, say their name.
I don't even know their names, and I don't want to. But it was a lot on Twitter. I feel like Instagram and Twitter are like two different social medias, because my Twitter would be going off about all things sex, love, relationship related, and then IG is just pictures and fantasies, you know? But
yeah.
Going back to Twitter, there's a group of dudes. Actually, I think it's just 2 dudes, but then they'll have like a round table of women at their podcast, right? Did you see this?
I don't think so. Oh, I did see this.
It's 2 black dudes, and they would just have like the strongest opinions on how women should move. And it's like the Kevin Samuels, but 10 times more raggedy, with 0 facts and just all trash and just talking shit. And it's just like, are you single? Because like you sound hurt, bitter, and like you just don't get pussy in general. So you just don't know what it's like to be loved. Like, I don't know. It's just just embarrassing.
Have you never experienced love? You seem like it. Right.
Like, I don't know. I don't know what's missing in their lives. But long story short, they have the podcast that is just offensive all around. And I don't understand the panel of women that always go on there to basically co-sign everything they say, or just not have their own opinion, or the guys will like tell them they can't talk anymore. And I'm just like, what is this? And I'm just so confused when I saw it last year rotate through my Twitter timeline. And I was like, I gave it a watch. I did not go visit the podcast or their pages or nothing, because I didn't want to give them the attention, the engagement that, and just why would I already don't believe that for myself. Why do I need to go into it? Like, I guess I just realized I don't have to like give it energy if I don't fuck with it, you know?
That's it.
Like, why would I inflict pain on myself for what?
Me, every time I hop into the comment section of anything.
Oh no, Camille, are you that girl?
Only sometimes. Only rarely will I, like, you know, my girl bi ties into it, so I'll let you speak on yours, and then I'll tell you what's good.
Well, yeah, to wrap up, it really is just like podcasts like that. If you don't enjoy that sentiment, because you know in real life this isn't how people really operate. Some do, don't get me wrong, and they could be their true selves, but I truly think it's like 80% clickbait, and just to get your attention, just to get you to fucking talk about it. Because once I saw Joe Budden post about it, I was like, oh yeah, he's getting people's attention. You're getting like people who have millions of followers to follow them now. Like, you're just making them more coin, which is just so disappointing, because I'm just so tired of it. Because it's like, as a nation or as a world, we just fall for it every time, and it's sad. I can't.
Yeah, and it continues to happen. But then you know, I think about how we let traffic be a thing.
Traffic. Yeah, I guess that's the parallel, right?
Alabama tried to vote for a pedophile, like, you know.
Oh, that kind of trafficking? Oh, bitch. I'm like,
oh, no. No. I was talking about vehicle traffic.
Okay.
And then these were 2 separate things.
I was like, wait, whoa. Pump the brakes, honey. I missed a part. Sorry, my bad.
I was just saying, there's just a lot of examples of people just choosing to just eat that poison.
Yeah, it's all choice. And people just love to be entertained too. You know, people love a shit show as long as it's not involving them. People love to watch. People are voyeurs, you know. They're guilty pleasures to watch other people go through some bullshit, or just hear their raggedy thoughts. It's a bit much.
It's tired. It's tired.
It's exhausting.
But it is also the way of the world. So there's a level of like, I call it out sometimes, and then I just accept it sometimes. Then I get mad, and then I'm just like, whatever. And it's cyclical.
Right. You just go back on the hamster wheel. Eventually, they'll find their way back to you.
They always do.
They always do. It's a metaphor.
It's alright when it's nothing at all. You gotta get it right back to where it started from. You know that song? Love is good. Love can be strong. You gotta get it right back to where we started from.
So, what is your girl bye?
Do you remember an extremely goofy movie?
Yes. Oh,
It's that song.
that was the ending.
That's like what they play in the credits.
When you listen to your time.
No. That's the first one.
Oh, that's the one I like.
I mean, come on now.
That's the classic.
I was pissed off for years when they only had an extremely goofy movie on Netflix. Matter of fact, that's my girl bye. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
I would like to say farewell to, every time Twitch posts anything that centers queer people, black people, people of color, women, anyone besides cisgender, heterosexual white men, the absolute gutter trash, garbage gremlins of the internet emerge from their Patrick Star-like rocks and spew their Patrick Star level of intelligence comments all over the place. And it's so gross. Because anytime I can't even enjoy Twitch posting about marginalized people in a positive way because I know what lies beneath, bitch. I've seen it. I've seen that fucking movie. And it's just gross. It's people with bad jokes, bad skin, bad heritage, and bad breath. That's it. That's it.
That's all.
So I don't even have a whole lot to say about it or like a call to action. Just people are gross. People are getting banned on Twitch for saying the word cracker. If I want to play this episode on my Twitch channel, I have to go back and bleep the word cracker twice now.
What? How is cracker offensive?
I have been called nigger. I've been called all types of monkey. I've been called monster, creature. Somebody came into my chat and called me 4 different slurs in 4 different languages, and I was more impressed than offended, to be honest with you.
Like the effort.
But you know who banned them? Me. I had to do that. So, it's nothing if not exhausting. But the harsh reality is that gaming culture and Twitch as a platform, it's their biggest audience, their biggest pocket of money comes from gross gremlin men and their annoying, racist, misogynist, xenophobic opinions. It's always the people that, they can't just get through a game of even Mario Party without doing some Nazi shit. It's wild to me. It's wild.
That is so crazy because I'm not in the Twitch space, but I believe it because I even know when there's people playing those live video games, right, with other people all over the world, you can hear all kinds of racial slurs coming through your headphones, which is nuts.
And people can't even see a drag artist without speaking as if they are vomiting and unable to control it. People cannot even contain themselves. They cannot wait to just drop a what the fuck in the chat. The number of WTFs I see in the comments after Twitch posts a drag artist is astounding.
And it's just like, what is the reason? Quoted by
What was the
Cardi
reason?
B. Yes. What was the reason? Like, what makes people go into these spaces that they don't belong, don't need to be in, just to troll?
I've been mulling it over in my brain, and I just keep coming back to the same conclusion. I just think that I try to picture these people, and I just think that they have absolutely nowhere in their life where they feel important, where they feel like their opinion is valued, or where they feel like they matter.
Yeah.
And their behavior on the internet just makes me say, you deserve that. So, Miley, what's good? Because you can do all this hollering, but your miserable ass is just sitting over there inside of a Little Caesars box. You are the pizza bitch. Oink, oink. Fuck out of here, pig.
Literally that. Just trash. Like,
Just trash.
that's okay, because that's all they will be.
I'm trying to get into the mentality of like, they just like I will continue to draw breath into these gay ass doing drag ass lungs. These motherfuckers gonna continue to get oxygen up into whatever pores or orifices. They're gonna keep drawing breath. They'll be here.
They
That's
will.
fine. So I'm just gonna keep with my philosophy of minding my own goddamn business and trying to keep it pushing as the best I can. I'm gonna stay ready to drag a motherfucker. I'm gonna stay ready with claws out. Sometimes they'll be hidden, Wolverine style. But I'm gonna be returning to Twitch very soon. And you know what? I'm not even serving emotion to these idiots. Like, you don't even get that. So we just gonna stay ready for comedy and for good times. So fuck out of here with all that, and I'm gonna get what's for me.
I love that. Yes, push through. You deserve. Let them stew in their bullshit. I
Like
know
they
that
do.
that's because that's all they can do. It is mentally exhausting for sure, because it's literally harassment, and it's just unnecessary. So
There are like a number of drag artists that have like had their information like doxed in their streams. They've had the SWAT called on them before. Like, it gets severe.
damn. People are so crazy. That's the thing. It's scary out there.
Oh yeah.
The lengths people will go just so you can feel a little bit of this verbal harassment. Like, what do you get out of that? It's very, what is it, sadistic? I don't know, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's mental illness.
Sadistic, sociopathic. It's ill.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It requires some pills. So
Get some pills, some potions. Keep that motion over there, baby.
yeah. Well, I hope you return to Twitch. You deserve. Your audience needs you, and you have more people to reach. So, please.
Your Honor, she's reaching the hearts of millions.
Oh no, that was so corny but cute. I'm into it. Oh my god. Yes. Well,
that was cathartic. I feel like
that was beautiful.
because I was really having to like look for something I was frustrated about, and I was really happy to just pluck that one out. That was just a little itch in the back of my mind that I needed to scratch.
Yes. Come on, release. I'm into it. This place, this pod is a safe space, kind of.
For some.
For some.
None of you bitches I was just talking about.
No, yeah. Fuck them. Everyone else, you're cool. But
For now.
yeah, as far as
What am
we
I
know.
trying to assist? Now I'm hot. I'm trying to fight everybody now. Okay. Yeah.
You on edge. You're like,
Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome.
Well, yes, we can wrap up. We did a good job on this episode. So yes, follow Danielle Denise at, what am I talking about? Follow me where?
Keep going. Where you at?
Follow me on Instagram, Danielle Denise.
Follow my journey.
Follow my journey and all of my photos. I take really nice pictures. But yeah, my girlwhat_pod is my social media for the podcast. So follow me there. And then Camille, plug yourself.
Oh, not plug yourself. I'll leave that right there. You can follow me at Sir Real Camille. That's SIR Real Camille on all the things. Yeah, just do that. I'll be back on Twitch the last weekend of January. And I'll actually be celebrating 2 years on Twitch on 2/2/22.
Yes. Look at that.
We love numbers.